Hi everyone, I'm Jamila. I'm a member of the Student Involvement Ambassadors. So that means I'm a part of an incredible team that is focused on getting students involved in different organizations on campus that are based around your interests. Thank you so much for joining us for this student involvement presentation today, and I hope you get more information from my presentation on why you should get involved at the university. So first things first, why is involvement important? You do have the opportunity to meet new people and make a lot of new friends. Once you join different organizations, you're going to find out that you already have something in common with this person based on the club that you joined. So that's an awesome opportunity. Retention and graduation. Something that you may learn in high school or even in college is that having opportunities outside of the classroom is going to help you inside of the classroom. Having the reprieve of joining an organization, even if it may be major specific, can really help you with feeling more comfortable at the university. Learning transferable skills. Once again, we do have major specific organizations available to our students. So those are organizations started by students in under certain degree tracks that are going to benefit you in a lot of ways. Different opportunities are opened up, bridges are opened up between student organizations at our university and off-campus companies and things like that. Alumni will get into contact with these different organizations too. All of these opportunities are opened up to make things a little bit easier for our students who are trying to join organizations that are going to benefit them in their careers in the future. Better grades. The 4.0 mentality to me is built around students who are enjoying themselves and having organizations that are major specific, and also having organizations that are primarily focused on your recreation is really important to giving you that relaxed, happy mindset at the university and helping you with getting these better grades. Also feeling connected to campus. A feeling of campus community comes with being a part of these different organizations. So that's a great way for you to get that feeling of being a 49er. One does not simply have enough time to get involved. From freshman year all the way to senior year, all the way to the graduate degree and beyond, we always have students who believe that they don't have enough time to get involved because they are so focused on their academics. So that's not true. And I'm going to show you why it's not true. So first, we're going to start with a blank schedule. This is full of opportunities. So I'm going to hope that you get 8 hours of sleep, but I'll be a little more realistic. A 6 hour of sleep schedule. Hopefully you get all 3 meals a day. Our students average at about 15 credit hours, 12 to 15, and they may go above. We're going to go with an average right now. 30 hours of studying. Professors will tell you that for every credit hour that you have class, you're going to want to study for 2 hours after that. This is another 4.0 mentality kind of thing, but you can do anything that you set your mind to. So 1 hour for travel time. That's from your residence hall to your classroom, or that's from your off-campus home to the classroom, or it can be from the bed to Zoom. This is the virtual world now. 15 hours of employment, that's if you choose to have a job on or off campus. And then about 20 hours of free time that I also hope that you get. You still have 10 hours available to you to get involved. It's possible. Look at our math. So there are many different opportunities available to students with organizations to get involved. There are intensive organizations like our sororities and fraternities who are going to ask you for a lot of community service hours, different meeting times and things like that, a lot of time investment. And those organizations are very important, and the time that you spend with them is important. And many students find that time and become better for it. But there are some students who struggle to find that time. For students who are under tracks that consume a lot of your time, you are up to 15 and 18 credit hours, there are organizations for you. There are recreation and major specific organizations. The major specific ones are really going to try to work around your schedule because all of those students are going under similar time constraints as you. So they're definitely going to try to find the time. And also there are recreational organizations. I'm a part of the Heroes and Comic Book Club as an example, and that's one of my recreational clubs. We have one meeting each week that is not mandatory. We also send out meeting minutes afterwards, so students who didn't get to attend the meeting that week get to find out what we talked about. Also, now that we're on Zoom, I have the opportunity to watch a video of the meeting. We have group chats available for me to stay in touch and things like that. There's a lot of chances for me to be involved with that organization without having to be at every portion of that organization. So everybody finds time for things they like. Even organizations that you're interested in being in long term that you want to spend a lot of time in. I'm a Niner guide. I have to spend up to 20 hours in the undergraduate admissions office every week. And I found that time because I love that organization. But not everybody has to do that. But if I couldn't do it, there are many ways in Niner Guides for me to spend less time with them, but still feel like I'm a part of that organization. So find ways to accommodate yourself, and then those organizations will do their best to accommodate you. We have over 400 organizations just currently at our university, all with unique parts that make them up and make them great. And it's a really easy process for you to start your own organization that you may be interested in. We always want to hear something new at our university. UNC Charlotte is the University of Growth and Newness. One of our most prominent organizations is the Campus Activities Board. This is one of our largest organizations with one of the biggest budgets. They bring us some of the most incredible experiences that you can imagine. We've had a roller skates and milkshakes event. We've had an anime-based event that took over the movie theater we had at our university. We've brought out different celebrities like Jacquees, to sing and perform for our students. We've had Jasmine Sullivan come out too. We've had a lot of singers at our university. We've also had events with comedians where we brought out Hannibal Buress. We've had Pete Davidson at our university. We had Keenan from SNL come out to our university as well. It's a lot of stuff. I say we because I was a member of the Campus Activities Board for years. It's an incredible experience. It's one of those organizations that you can invest a lot of time in, but if you become an event staff member, which is a volunteer, you can pick and choose which events you choose to go to. There are a lot of initiatives made for you. It's an incredible organization. Not only do they bring celebrities, they have events like the Chillin' on the Cone patio. We've had a block party that took over the area by the Student Union, a cookout in North Village. Things happen all around our university, and they do many things to find time for students. They have events all throughout the day. I could talk about the Campus Activities Board for hours. They are wonderful, and it's a great opportunity for you to join an organization, but also for you to participate in events. We also have our Student Government Association, and their primary focus is building on the financial, academic, and social needs of our students at the university. So they are kind of the liaisons between students and the upper management of our university. This is one way for you to get your voice heard. These are students, current students at our university with an interest in student government. They are very good at their job, very good at making us feel as if our needs are being met. They can also empathize with you in a lot of ways because they are also current students at our university. So they also have similar issues or things like that they can express to officials at our university. The Niner Engage website. So if you choose to visit ninerengage.uncc.edu, you can see all of the organizations all the organizations we currently have at our university available to our students. The awesome thing about Niner Engage is that you can join organizations on this. You can get your email out so you can receive any email information that the organization sends out. You can get into contact with people in that organization to ask them specific questions. And you can also see the events that they may or may not be hosting at the university that semester. So it's a really awesome website. You can also type in your interests and see exactly what organizations you may actually be interested in joining. So it's a really cool website. We also have Campuseevents.uncc.edu where you can see all the events that are currently happening at our university. You can actually put them onto your schedule. And if you are part of an organization, you can submit your events up there to make sure that students know what's happening at our campus. StudentOrgs.uncc.edu is an integral website that you should utilize. For one, you can explore different organizations available. We usually have an in-person organization showcase, but because our involvement office is great at accommodations, we now have a virtual student org showcase where different representatives from different organizations can put up videos with information about their organization and why you should be interested in joining. We also have the large student social media directory, which is where you can see all of our student organization, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook handles, things like that. And so you can follow them and keep up with them. You also have the chance to sign up for a Get Involved consultation, which is with our Student Involvement Ambassador team. So you can speak to us one-on-one about your interests, and we can help you with finding out which organizations you should be interested in joining. Also, once you become an officer, of an organization, or once you join an organization, you have access to these different tabs. You can find out about funding and grants that the university can give you, event planning under the pandemic. You can start a new organization. You can find out about starting a new organization. And also you can make sure your organization is registered every year. All right, this is our entire Student Involvement Ambassador team for fall of this semester. This is Mackenzie, Caitlin, and Yesh, and we are an incredible team that is definitely here to help you with anything that you may need. If we were in person, we would have a Kahoot where you had the chance to win a prize, and that'll happen someday. If I was there in person with you, I would ask you to ask me any questions that you might have. But since I'm not in person with you, I will definitely encourage you to follow our organization or our office at UNCC Student Involvement on Instagram with no spaces, and DM us any questions that you may have. I also, once again, encourage you to go to studentorgs.uncc.edu and book a Get Involved consultation where you can speak one-on-one with someone like me, and I can tell you exactly which organizations you may or may not be interested in, or any other information you might want to find out about getting involved. So that's the end of my presentation. I want to thank you profusely for listening to what I have to say. I hope this sparks your interest in getting involved at our university. I hope it's answered some of your questions and giving you that reassurance that you needed to become a member of an organization. Thank you so much for being a student at our university. Go Niners, and have an incredible day.